Okay, so I'm so excited. Why am I excited? Well, because finally I am doing the first episode of our We Vibe podcast. Hi guys, welcome to the very first episode of our We Vibe podcast. And I'm your host Emelienwankwo, and you know what? Let's just get into it. So to be very honest, I've always not always sure, but like I've always wanted to start a podcast and put it out there, but then something always comes up. It's never the right time, and there's always something. But I said, you know what? It's a new month, and there's never going to be a better time like the present time, right? So, ta-da! And I'm actually really looking forward to more, all the more that can be from this podcast. All the hosts that I'm going to have. Sorry, what? Sorry. I meant all the guests that I'm going to have, the conversations that I'm going to have. So, we can run through what is a we vibe, right? First of all, the name. Are we a vibe? Who is we? Because sometimes it's going to be just me, but it's me and my multiple personalities and me in partnership with God. So us we're plenty, so are we a vibe, right? Adulting is hard, so there's a lot of conversations to have. There's a lot of stories to hear. There's just so much to say, and I love to talk. If there's anything I like to tell people about me when they're like, "Oh, tell me about yourself. What do you like? What do you da da da?" I always tell people I like to talk. And there's something I said, I'm going to get paid just to talk. Like just come and just be talking, and yes, so that's why. And recently I like when I tell people, oh, I'm a content creator, I feel like a fraud because I haven't done anything in a long time. You guys, I just wanted to be an adult so that I'll be able to eat more than one piece of meat and be able to do things like without anybody shouting, taking permission here and there. Not all of these responsibilities, having to wake up in the morning, go to work. Hold on, I'm actually very grateful that I have a job. Thank you, God, for giving me a job, right? But sometimes I just want to lie down. There's something, there's something I told my sister the other day. I was like, Omo, that to be an Iflevo must be peaceful. That Iflevo has peace of mind. You don't know what Iflevo means. Is an Igbo way of saying someone that. What is Iflevo? Iflevo, someone that is lost. Like if I'm trying to do like a direct translation, but it's more than that. It's someone that they're not doing anything with themselves. No aim, no ambition, nothing. So I was like, if plan A is not working, you get so yes, adulting is hard, and but I'm realizing that there's actually never a good time. Like a good time is not going to appear. You make a good time. You want to do something, you have to intentionally work towards it. And if not, that thing is not going to happen, or you're just going to continue, wishing and waiting. Because me, okay, so for content, I'm like, oh, I don't know how to do it like this. I don't know how to do it like this. I have to wait until I know how to do. But I know also deep down that you're not going to get, mm, you're not going to be able to get to point B if you don't start at point A. I know, but then somehow I still want to be able to just be at point B. I know something's wrong, something like that. But I know all these things, And then somehow my brain does not want to be able to do short. I don't know if to say it's my brain, but somehow I'm not able to like do short form content anymore because it's too short. I want to be able to yap and 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 not just yap. I want to yap 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 whatever. So then I see people posting online and I'm like, oh my god, I should be there. I should be doing this, but I'm not because I haven't made time for it. And I know that yes, I'm not free all the time, but I know that I'm not as busy as I'm making it out to be. Like I'm not too busy to do these things. Do you get? I've just not managed my time properly. Time management, is very important, especially when you're an adult. So that being said, I am making do. I am doing what needs to be done. It doesn't have to be perfect. The value is not in the finesse of things, it's actually in the message that you carry. And I carry a lot of messages. Let me show this. Okay, it's still on. So also I've struggled with so I think it's pride. It was this person, Son Yi, that was the first person like that ever said that I heard say this, and I was like, that is actually true. So he's like, the reason that you're having imposter, no, not imposter syndrome, done inferiority complex, and you're shy, whatever, it's because you're proud. At first I was like, hmm, that doesn't make any sense. But then you think about it, who are you not know how to do things? Who are you? Who do you think you are that you can't be a beginner? Who do you think you are that people can't laugh at you, that you can't be bad at something? So you're like, oh, you know what? I'm not going to do that because I'm going to be bad at it. How do you get good at something? Literally look at children, like when they start working, those guys don't know what they're doing. They fall so many times. They takes them. It literally takes children like now it takes children like 3 seconds to start walking. But like when we were children, in those days that we were children, it took us like almost a year. Some of us fast children, we walked in a reasonable amount of time. Okay, quick segue, but I just found out that my mom was not a very young woman when she gave birth to me. And then I remembered one tweet that I saw. The he was like his mom fell pregnant at I don't know how old she was again, and then she stopped wanting to go outside. He wasn't like you don't want to go outside. You don't want them to see you. Yeah, bad girl. So yeah, I just remember that. Anyways, so you have to be bad at something, but if you want it real bad, you're not going to mind being bad at that thing and just take it as an experience. Now, I'm saying all these things, but it's difficult to apply. I know it's very, very difficult to apply because I have tried. But this is why we have the Holy Spirit. He is our advantage, He is our helper. He helps us. Like today, I'm just going to tell you guys, I literally set an alarm because I went to bed. I'm currently shooting at like 2 a.m. 3, 2, 2, 2. It's 2. So I was tired when I came back from work yesterday, and I was like, oh God, I've been procrastinating for too long, but I need to get this done. So I prayed and I said, God, please wake me up at 1:30. And I set an alarm. Man will fail you. Man-made things will fail you. But God will never fail you, because tell me why I opened my eyes and it was 1:30 on the dot, on the T, on the it was 1:30. Whose alarm did not go off? You guessed right. Mine. My alarm did not go off, and I set it for 1:30 a.m. So you might, I just prayed like just quick prayer. So yes, you have to be intentional. So you guys, ladies, if he's not calling you, if he's not texting you, if he's not doing all the things that you want him to do, it's not because he's too busy. It's because he hasn't made time. He hasn't prioritized those things that you're saying. Men, if she's not doing anything for you, it's just because she doesn't think you're that important. She hasn't prioritized anything. I'm going to be giving a lot of relationship advice because I am a lover girl, right? So there's going to be a lot that's going to be here. But I like to say that should I say my backbone of content is on personal development because I have seen how it helps people like develop yourself, do what you do. It is important because how I see it is so imagine that everybody so okay, if you're on my Instagram, I've used this example already, but if you're not, good time to get there. It's Emelienwankwo underscore. And here it's a we vibe, a we vibe with Emelienwankwo. That's me, I'm Emelienwankwo. Emelienwankwo, short for Chimerienwankwo. Now, how did I go from Chimeri to Emily? First of all, it's none of your business, but then you're here, so I'll just tell you. So I my name has two pronunciations. They basically mean the same thing. So we have Chimere and then we have Chimele. So Chimere is more common with people from Enugu State. Chimele, on the other hand, is more common with people from Anambra State. I am from Anambra State and I grew up in Enugu. So on my birth certificate, there's Chimere there. Because I'm from Anambra, I think I kind of like Emily. So you call me Chimere if you're calling the full name, and Emelienwankwo if you're calling it together with the surname because that's the brand. It's Emelienwankwo together. Hope that makes sense. Hope that clears things up. You don't know me that well, or you can call me Chimere. It's fine. Chimere. People say I don't pronounce my name properly or I don't pronounce it like it's Igbo. And I'm like, excuse me, what are you talking about? That's how I pronounce my name. But something I'm learning to do is not let people get away with not pronouncing my name properly. Like I tell you my name once, if you, no matter how long it's going to take us, we are going to be there until you get the pronunciation correctly, and then we can have a conversation. You're not going to call me Chinemere, no, it's Chimere, literally Chi-E-Mere, right? Cool. So what was I talking about? Oh, personal development, yes. So I was like, personal development in secondary school, I went to boarding. We're going to have a lot of boarding conversations. I actually loved boarding school. I know that's not a lot of people's reality, but I actually did, and we'll talk about that a lot later. Later. So in boarding school, there's this thing we used to do sometimes, like when they wanted to get the hostel clean, like ASAP. Would everybody we had corners, like where you stay is your corner. So we had corner, every corner. So what we'll do is every corner they will sweep out their corner, sweep to the next corner, sweep it, till we get to the end. And in like 5 minutes, hostel is clean, right? Instead of one person sweeping the entire room. So now that is what personal development is like to me. So it's like you sweep your corner, I sweep my corner, we have a clean room. Now, what used to happen is there are people that they would not either they don't want to do whatever that person is doing or they're not around. So now what happens is they skip their corner. So you can come into the room and like if there are 10 corners, hey you guys, Temu, I got this thing from Temu, and I just realized that the pants are ripped, guys. whatever. So you could come into a room that has like 10 corners, and out of that 10, out of that 10, like six are clean and four are not clean. Now, what happens is you cannot now say that the entire room is clean. You can say most of the room is clean, but nobody ever comes here and like, yeah, most of this room is clean. That's fine. It's either clean or it's dirty. And so that's why I think personal development is like where uh, you work on yourself. I work on myself. We have a great society. Because there's a lot of, oh, society this, society that, society says you can't do this. But then I ask, who is society? It's me, it's you. Together we make up society. So if I in the society say, now I don't want this anymore, I want this. Now society has said the other thing. Does that make any sense to you? Does that make don't worry, you're going to catch it. Catch it. Yes, so personal development is good. If you do not know, let me tell you, I am a gym rat, going to be signed by Gymshark soon. I don't know how that's going to happen because you guys, I have not been in the gym since May. When I say this adult thing is kicking my behind, I'm not even joking. I haven't seen the inside of a gym since May. And so I think what I want to do is while I'm not able to do things how I want to do them, I will just grab the opportunity to do things how I can do them. So while I'm waiting to have more free time, I'll probably just be doing home workouts. It's not the same. It's not the same at all. Like, don't annoy me when it annoys me when people are like, oh yeah, I don't know what people say, but if anybody says it's the same, it's totally not the same. So yeah, I will do what I have to do with what I can do. What else about me? Don't you guys know? Oh, I'm not married. I'm quite single. I know. I'm getting married this year actually. I don't know to who. I don't know why I just said that because that's not anybody's business, but just putting it out there. Uh, I don't know how it's going to happen here, but like I'm getting married this year. Yeah. So wherever you are, darling, I am actually quite ready. There's nobody's this finger is so pretty, but it's you know. Okay. So do I run out of things to say? I'm trying not to make I'm trying not to be someone that is I'm not trying. This is how I am. Like if I have a conversation with someone, it goes all over the place. Like we could start talking about children, and then somehow we've ended up talking about chicken. There's no connection, I know. Is there chicken and children? No, there's no connection. Okay, so but I like to say that everything finds a way to be connected, right? So one of the things I actually do or see as important is, can I talk to you? Like it's a big deal. It's a very big deal for me. If I'm silent around you, if I have nothing to say around you, trust me, I don't want to be there. I don't ever want to see your face. It's that deep. Like if I cannot sit down and then we're having a conversation, I will not be seeing you again. I will never call you. I probably will not even save your number. Like if we leave that place, I don't say you're dead to me, but like you don't exist to me. Because what do you mean we cannot have a conversation? It doesn't make any sense. And now this is it cuts across girls, men, children. I actually just like talking to anybody that has something to say. So that's why I want that's what you're going to see on this podcast. And I'm actually praying to God for consistency because that's really key. But I'm going to do my best with God, and we are going to be giving you episodes. I don't want to say anything that I'm not coming to, because literally in my head I was always like, we'll be giving you episodes weekly, but oh no, it's not gonna work right now. It's not gonna work because I go to work. It's not gonna work because I go to work. It's not gonna work because I go to work. That didn't really rhyme. I'm not Buster Rhymes, but I'll bust the rhyme. Oh dear. Okay. And I have I don't know if to call it a passion or a drawing to women, younger women, when it comes to personal development. Targets is these young children. Sorry guys, I'm an auntie. I'm not. I literally am, but I'm not that. I'm not old. I'm just like 16. I'm just like 16. I'm just like you. So my because I look around and the things that I see actually makes me very sad. A lot of women don't know the power that comes with being a woman. I don't even know much, but the little that I know, you guys, in this generation, in this time, the most powerful thing you can be is a woman, but not just a woman. You have to be a woman that knows who you are and knows what it actually means to be a woman. I see people, women, doing things, and I'm like, oh, come on. From the way they dress to the things they say to the things they do, nah. So I kind of want to be like a role model to them because I've maybe I've not really seen all the sides, but I think I've seen enough of one side of it to know that you don't want to be on that side of it. You don't want to be that girl that doesn't know herself, that doesn't know what she wants or what she can have, right? You don't want to get less than you actually can get. So there's that as well. So there's going to be a lot of talk to my girls, to my ladies, to my powerhouses, right? And I like, see, I am a woman that I'm a girl actually, right? That understands what it is for women to be leaders and to be heard and to want to do things. Love that for us because yeah, what would the world be like if we're not allowed to? I don't want to. I'm not that kind of. But then there's this thing that hurts me when women now disregard men and then they treat them anyhow, even down to the boy child. It doesn't make any sense to me. I think what's happening is that there's some women that are shutting out one part of or some parts of themselves as women because they want to be more like men. You know why doesn't that why, you know why that doesn't make any sense is because being a woman in itself is power, right? But then if you close down some parts of you because you want to be like, what that means is this person is complete how they are, but you have killed something in you because you want to be like them. So don't worry, this is a lot to unpack, but gradually you will understand how I think. And before I used to be scared to have those opinions because they were not popular. But I see what that fear has done is that you shut up and the world keeps going to ruins. But I am a woman that loves to be a woman and will continue to be a woman. I'm actually trying to be more feminine because I do be doing anyhow. I do be doing anyhow. Or I'll try. So is that enough for a first episode? I don't even know how long I've been talking. Um, getting it. But yes, this is me putting my intent. You know how when someone wants to get married and then they come to see your people and they're like, oh, you just want to know, there's a flower, yada yada. So me, this is me telling you, "Oh, I've come to do something on your head because now you're mine." Okay, oh, there's a problem. First, this is a bit awkward because I'm literally just here talking and I can't laugh too much because I don't know, it's night, morning. It feels very unreal to be talking loud and laughing by yourself at 3 a.m. Anywho, I guess that's it. So that's all, guys. Talk to your friends, tell them to hit that subscribe button. Follow me on my other social media platforms. I will try to be consistent there. I already have some things there, but I'd add what I'd love to see you connect. So Emelienwankwo is the brand, the person. A We a Vibe podcast is one of the works. So you're not really going to know me here without knowing me there. We come together, I say buy one, get one free. So, you discovered a gem today. I know. Let your friends know as well. Hit that subscribe button. There's this guy that does this thing on TikTok. I've seen a few of his videos, TikTok, I be wherever. He's like, you don't know how to break? Hit that subscribe button. So, guys, hit that subscribe button. Like this video, share this video, tell your friends to tell their friends. She's back. Okay, bye.